Well, welcome to the wonderful island of St. Thomas. We just arrived, we got off of the ship, and today we plan to do some snorkeling, going to hit the beach, and just chill. As you saw, if you watched the previous videos, we were doing some adventurous stuff in Dominican Republic and in Puerto Rico. But today, it's time to relax, hopefully see some marine wildlife. The port here isn't that big, which I actually kind of like, because for a place like this, I don't want to hang out in port. I want to go see the country. So let's go do it. So I was told by the taxi driver, the best beaches to snorkel is Koki or Sapphire Beach. Now, of course, a lot of people love Magens Bay and everything. It's not a good spot to snorkel. So we're gonna go to Koki and Sapphire, because he said Sapphire is like a quarter mile away from Koki. So we're gonna do this, and then who knows, maybe later we can go visit Magens Bay. All right, so we made it to Koki Beach. It's a chill spot, nothing fancy over here, but this is a nice chill spot. Oh man, you can't see it, but I can. The water is so blue, and it looks real nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right, out here in Koki Beach. There's more snorkeling and stuff over here by the rocks. Over here, they say you can do some snorkeling. There's some rocks here, maybe there's some cool marine life. They also have some center over here where they do an excursion where you can feed sharks and things like that, which seems actually pretty cool. Snorkeling was actually pretty good. There was a lot of nice fish out there. I went out past the rock over near where the fisherman is over there. And yeah, there were some cool fish. They weren't going too crazy. They weren't running or anything like that. So it was a pretty cool time. I'm gonna go hit this spot over here where I came earlier. Go see if I can find anything cool over there. So far, it's a pretty chill beach. You know, the water's real nice. Just a chill area if you don't want a place that's too overcrowded. Man, I just got done with the section of beach over there on the right side of Koki Beach. It's nice. You got some bigger fish. You saw the bigger yellowfish. They're really nice. Some of the others are people feeding the fish. So if you come out here, hey, if you got some bread or something, bring your bread, and you can feed the fish and have some fun. But it's a nice chill spot though. The chair rentals are $7, and it's more if you want to get an umbrella. If you want it with an umbrella, it's going to be a little bit more. So, but you can find a spot in the shade that doesn't have an umbrella. $7. It's pretty cool. We made it here to Sapphire Beach. This is actually a resort hotel, but they have a beach here. It says the water's blue, and yeah, there's snorkeling. Hopefully we can see some turtles. They have a nice bar here, and yeah, much bigger beach. Different atmosphere definitely than Koki Beach. just for example. Now we found a safe spot to land. I'm gonna go out and snorkel. So let me see if I can find anything. But yeah, so far this beach is a lot nicer than Koki Beach. Obviously it's like a lot bigger, and you can see off in the distance, you can see there's like a bunch of houses and things like that. But it's funny, from a distance you think it's homes, but it's more than that actually. There are businesses, schools, hospitals, supermarkets. There's all sorts of things. It's not just houses, but there's a lot of infrastructure in those spots where you see on the mountains where it looks like it's just houses. No, it's a lot of different stuff. So it's really hilly, getting up into those spots and just really just navigating the island anyway. Let me get snorkeling. I just got back in from snorkeling. I will say so far, the snorkeling at Koki Beach was better today. Now, I don't know if that's just a day-by-day thing, because I've noticed that with a lot of beaches, it just depends on like what day you go. Like some days it's better for snorkeling, and then there's some days the water's just better. Maybe there's more seaweed coming in. It just depends. But at least on the day, Koki Beach was better. But one thing I'll say about Koki Beach is it's definitely more grimier at Koki Beach. This is a more professional setup, but of course this is like a resort area. But Koki Beach, definitely definitely more grimy. You're gonna get the weed smoke and all that stuff, and the grimy characters you'll see at Koki Beach. But it's still a good place. I would say I didn't feel unsafe or anything like that, but just to note, you know, and maybe you got that from the shots I showed you in the beginning. But this place, as far as like the views, definitely here, Sapphire Beach, the views are just way better, undeniable. When you come into Sapphire Beach, go to the right. That's the best part to snorkel, because you're right on top of the coral. The fish, it's hit or miss, but much better selection of fish and more fish on that side. That side, you can swim on top of the coral, but it's better if you come in and go to the right. And yeah, so we're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. It's a little after 3. We thought about going to a different beach, maybe go to Magens Bay, but I don't think it's probably a smart thing to do right now, because it's probably like 30 minutes to get there, and then you gotta pay to get in. But I hear Magens Beach is, some people say it's cool, but then also I hear it's overrated. And also it's just like a bay. I've seen videos of it. It's just a bay. Like, you know, just kind of like one side of here, one side here, and it's a bay. And you don't really get many waves, like real waves like you would in the open water. Not to say that these waves are the best, but from what I've seen, these waves are better than what you get at Magens Bay. Another fun thing to do here at Sapphire Beach, you can skip some rocks. Let me see if I can get a good one. All right. We're gonna continue to chill here at Sapphire Beach for a little bit and then make our way back. Giovanni's for dinner. We're back on the ship, all showered and fresh. And by the way, I've been absolutely loving the gym shower. I've been showering in the gym every day actually. I have not showered in our bathroom in the stateroom, and she's grateful, because you know how women love to do in the shower, they take forever. We're slowly sailing away from wonderful, beautiful, absolutely amazing St. Thomas. And our next stop tomorrow is St. Croix, which actually isn't too far. And St. Thomas wasn't far from Puerto Rico. I think I'm gonna get the same thing. I'm gonna get some steak, and I'm thinking about trying the carbonara this time with the steak, of course. And yeah, get our night started. There's a show going on later, and who knows if we're actually gonna do that or not. Maybe I'll give you guys an update on the casino situation, because we are so close to getting 800 points. I mean, we already have a free cruise already, but the goal is to get to 800 points. And I'm not going to tell you what ship we're going to be back on. Do you want to say anything?
Yes. It's my favorite. Come on.
It's our favorite little ship, you know, the one that I've been on a bunch. So, and look how excited she is. And, the reason she's going to be excited because she will actually be doing the back-to-back on this one, but I will only be joining for the what leg?
First.
Yes.
And after you're going to be gone and I'm going to have a girls' time.
Yeah. Yeah. Girls trip. Ooh.
I'm not gonna remember it. It's either one or another one.
Oh, Buck doesn't care. Anywho.
Yeah.
Dinner at Giovanni's was wonderful. We're gonna wrap up the evening. We're thinking about going to check out a show. I'm a little suspicious about it because the whole, juggle, illusionist, comedian act. Sometimes it's really hit or miss. So if you do see footage of it, it was good. If you don't, it was bad. So tomorrow we're in St. Croix. We're gonna go hit the casino later. You're not gonna see that unless we hit a big jackpot. You will see. So if you don't see anything,
unless I'm being good.
Yeah. If you don't see anything, we went broke. If you do see something, we hit a jackpot or something crazy. Tomorrow we will see you in St. Croix, and I'll see you in the next one.